Okay, so I'm Wendy Laurie, and this is my husband, John. We have 5 children. Emma is 17, Anna Marie is 16, and they are both at Roncalli. Grace is 14. She's an 8th grader at St. Jude, and we're looking forward to getting her at Roncalli next year. And then we took a big break, and then we have 2 little boys. Judson's 8 and Xavier's 6, and they were both in 3rd grade and kindergarten at St. Jude. We have been members of St. Jude for
12 years.
12 years.
Being a good steward, is giving back to God the time, talent, and the treasure. And, for as far as time goes, we try to pray. We pray before every meal, obviously. We pray every evening, but it's also important for us that we go to church every Sunday. It's one of those things that we do our best, even if on vacation. We're trying to find some place to go to Mass.
So and our prayers are also very important to us. Again, like Judd said, before every meal, and even if that includes if we're out to dinner, we don't try to make it obvious, but we do try to make our kids know that even when we're out to dinner, we need to say thank you for that meal. And our prayers have become really special at nighttime. We started this when our girls were really young, but they have a bedtime prayer that they say that starts out with, Dear God, God bless Mommy, Daddy, and they go through every member of our family, Emma, Anna Marie, Grace, Judson, Xavier's. And then they say all of our grandpas, our aunts, our uncles, our cousins, our friends, and then there's a little time in there for them to pray for who they want to pray for. So often we get teachers and some friends and basketball teams and
one-legged dogs.
One-legged dogs and anything that they feel is important to them. That it's their time to ask for special intentions.
We believe our children are starting to understand the principles of stewardship.
So one example of that is, Roncalli requires them to do a lot of service projects now, and they're signing up for service projects that they're not even asking us that, can we do this? Is there anything on the calendar? We signed up and we've got to do this, and not in big projects, not just 1 or 2 hour projects to do with some of their favorite teachers or their friends. Last year, Emma came home and told us that she had signed up to go to Appalachia for a week-long service project.
It's kind of expensive, we were just kind of trying to talk through it as a family, and she said, it's so important to me, I'll even use my own confirmation money if it means that I can go. So we think that she's willing to, give up her time and talent and treasure, in order to serve.
Yeah, she's finding the enjoyment of serving others, that she finds that just are needy or less fortunate than her, and probably that she sees the face of God and the work that she's doing.
Jesus says, come join me in the kingdom of heaven, and he says, well, why me? And he says, well, when I was cold, you clothed me. When I was hungry, you fed me. And the guy thinks to himself, when did I ever do that? And Jesus says, well, whenever you did that to the least of my brothers, you did it to me. So stewardship to us is, you don't know if that person knocking on the door, the guy standing at the corner with, holding his hand out for money or food or whatever, that in some ways, could be Jesus. So that's why.